First in HD, this is News 4 Tucson, live at 4.
You've probably seen the pictures. Trash washed up on beaches, plastic ties wrapped around birds. In today's Green Living segment, Tish Donkersley, editor-in-chief of Green Living magazine, is here to talk about how plastics are trashing our oceans and what you can do about it. So this is a big environmental problem here. Tell us what you have here. First of all, the plastic bags.
Plastic bags are bad. We have 100 billion, that's billion, plastic bags that are being used every year, and that only 9% of them are being recycled. What's happening is that they're ending up on the beaches of our oceans and other plastics, and that's causing a problem for our environment and our water. We've also seen that there's so much trash that's in the oceans that there's actually garbage piles that are floating in the ocean called gyras, and there's actually 5 of them, and there's some that are, this trash is just circling in the oceans and causing environmental problems. So the other thing it's also doing is also hurting our sea life. As you can see here, that's a fish net.
Breaks my heart.
It's awful and terrible. And not only that, but other trash is affecting our sea life, and birds and fish are eating plastic parts, as you can see, and that's also washing up on the shore. That's part of the North Pacific gyra, as you see right there. And an estimated about 1 million seabirds are dying every year after ingesting plastics. And also 100,000 marine life are affected by plastics as well.
And so we're not just talking plastic bags and the little rings that come with our soda pop, but items like this as well.
Items like this that we take to the beach, right? You take it like this and some other toys. That eventually gets washed into the ocean. So we want to, take out everything that we take in. So.
And items like this, they look so kid-friendly. You never think, but sometimes these things get left behind, and the time that it takes for these to
decompose, it doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't. And then sea turtles think that actually the plastic bags are actually food or jellyfish, so we don't want that. So the other thing we want to do is to eat sustainably, that I want to talk about eating. So if you're thinking sushi tonight or this week, let's talk about that.
Absolutely.
And how to eat sustainable. So how to eat sustainably is actually choosing fish that actually is not threatened. It's not protected. So, and also to look at seafood that is not being destroyed in the ocean. So fisheries that are destroying the population, which it hasn't.
And when we're at the grocery store, is there a way, are there things written on the labels? How do we know what to look for?
They do. Actually, it's called MSC labeling, and there's a specific label on that package that you want to look for, and that will show that it's a sustainable food item. The other thing you can do is go to your smartphone. It's also on KVOA, and you can download the Seafood Watch.
Love that.
Seafood Watch is not on here. You can't see it, and then if you're at a restaurant, you can plug it in and say, is this seafood sustainable? And it'll say for your region, yes, it is.
All right, and tell us about the dish we have here on the end.
The dish is wonderful. This is from Augustin Brasserie, and executive chef Singleton actually made this trout meunière with frites and a caper butter sauce. And this is actually a sustainable dish that he made, this trout. So that's just an example of how to eat sustainably. And look for restaurants that also use sustainable fish.
Can you Google them? How do you find out?
Again, go to KVOA for the link for Seafood Watch.
Love that.
And then you can type that in, what restaurants are. You can also ask the restaurant as well, say, do you serve sustainable fish? And if they go, what? Then you can say, well, I like these types of fish. So you can be empowered to ask those questions.
And you can educate them.
Exactly.
Love that. And these are some really good tips. So thank you for bringing it to our attention.
Thank you so much.
Great segment. All right.